What's going on? It's your boy Brennan coming to you again with some good information, man. And you know how I do. You know what you need to have in your mindset. All things are possible to them that believe, man. You gotta start with the belief in the faith to get you to wherever you need to go. You gotta start there. That's the ground level. And you gotta keep that in your head. You gotta keep that in your mindset, is that you have to believe that you can do whatever you want to do. And you have to believe that you can change your situation. Man, I keep hearing people over and over and over again. They're saying they believe a certain thing, but when you talk to them, their entire conversation is negative. They talk about the problems. They talk about all of the issues. They talk about all of the roadblocks that they're having. And they talk about what they want to do, but there's no passion. There's no, you can tell that there's no real true belief that they can get to the place they want to get to. It's like they're hoping for it, but they don't really believe it's a possibility, because all of their energy, all of their effort, and all of their conversation, and probably the majority of their thoughts are going towards that negative thing. So I need you to apply the powerful force of faith and work. I need you to put that into practice. And when I say faith and work, I'm talking about going beyond just believing. Believing is the first step. Believing that it's possible is the first step. But faith has action. Faith has work included in it. So when so when you really believe, and when you're applying faith through your words, through your thoughts, and through your actions, that's a powerful force that cannot be stopped. When you combine faith and work, there is nothing that can stop you. And that's where you have to get to. You got to stop being double-minded. You got to stop saying you believe and talking like you don't. It's all got to match up. You can't be saying you believe that you can have a better business, but you spend an hour talking about all of your problems, all your roadblocks, and how slow things are. You're being double-minded. You will get nowhere like that. You can't get anywhere like that. Your faith and your work has to match. It's got to be on the same level. And that's where I need you to get to. Stop sitting around with people talking negativity. Stop sitting around with people sulking and worrying about how bad things are. Stop worrying about the roadblocks. We know roadblocks come. We know sometimes things get hard. But you have to make sure your words, your thoughts, and your actions are all going in the same direction to get you to the place that you want to get to. Sitting around talking about negative stuff with no solutions is a waste of time. It's not doing anything except keeping you stuck in that same spot where you don't want to be. I need you to get past that today. I need you to make a commitment to change your mindset, change the way you speak. And I need you to get your actions in line, because sometimes you're being counterproductive because you're working, you're doing things to try to make things better, but then you have an hour worth of negative conversation. And then when you have that hour worth of negative conversation, that brings your spirit down. That brings your work ethic down. When you're talking positive, you're not going to work as hard, because it does something on the inside of you. You need to begin to have success from the inside out. That dream, that desire, it has to build up inside of you, and eventually it will manifest into the reality on the outside of you. That's why not only do you have to believe in your mind, you have to believe in your heart, you have to believe in your words. That's what faith is. Faith spans across more than one area. Faith is in your thoughts, it's in your words, and it's in your actions. When you combine all of that together, you are an unstoppable force. There is nothing that can stop you. There is no situation that you can't get through when you combine those things together. And this week, that's what I need you to focus on for the rest of the week. Take a look at what you're saying, because you can probably look at your life and see that your faith is working, because look at the last thing you talked about from a negative perspective or positive perspective, whatever it is. Look at what you've been talking about the most and look at where you are. If you've been talking about the slow season in your business, I can almost guarantee you probably experiencing a slow season right now, or you about to have one, because that's what you always talk about. That's what you always focus on. But if you forget about that, forget about the past. Let's start new. And what can you do to ensure that that doesn't happen again? That's where your conversation needs to be. That's where your thoughts need to be. And that's where your action needs to be going towards. Stop spinning your wheels in the same hole. Stop spinning your wheels in the same hole, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You got the same marketing plan. You having the same conversations. You making the same complaints every day, every week, every month, every year. And that's why you're in the same spot. You got to change that. You got to start doing something different. You have to see beyond your circumstances right now. You have to see beyond that. And you have to think beyond that. And you have to act beyond that. You got to start doing that. I need you to have that simple change in mindset. It's a simple shift, but it takes some work to do because you've been doing it for years. It's going to take some time for you to put it in practice and to get that, create the right habit. So you got to start working on it today. Today is your day of success. Today is the day to start changing your situation, to start changing your mindset, to start changing your conversation. Don't let people engage you in negative conversation. Don't let people engage you in the bad that you're already experiencing. Don't sit around for an hour and talk about that. Don't sit around for 10 minutes and talk about it. Stop giving it the energy. Stop giving it the effort to sit around and muster up all those negative feelings and all that negative energy. Talk about where you want to be. Talk about what you're going to do different. Get some plans in place. Get some strategies in place. And put it to action today. Get to work. Okay? So listen. You have to apply the powerful forces. It is real simple. Get them all in line. Have your thoughts in line, going in the positive direction to where you want to go. Okay? Have your speech in line. The way you talk, what you're saying all day, every day needs to be in line with where you want to go and what you want to get to. And then make sure your actions are in line. Focus on those three things, okay? Write them down, focus on them, and put them into action. You know, it's something that it's a powerful force, man. I'm telling you, whatever I have ran into situations and circumstances in my life, and I have looked at those things and made sure they were all in line, no matter what, no matter how crazy people thought I was. I've been in bad situations and been talking positive about it, and people would literally ask what was wrong with me. I don't care. I'm working on something. And that's the mindset you got to have. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think right now. All I care about is getting what I need to get. All I care about is having the success that I want to have. All I care about is getting myself out of this negative situation and getting myself to where I want to be. Forget about what people are thinking about you. Forget about what people are saying about you, and get to work. Get your thoughts right, get your words right, and get your actions right. And there is not anything in this world that will be able to stop you. All right? So go ahead and get that application in today. It's your boy. I'm out.